helmets that meet a standard. And so it must bother you that there are manufacturers out there that produce helmets that don't meet any standard, or even trying to look like a real safe helmet, but it's not, with counterfeit labeling and so on. So from a manufacturer's point of view, what are some of the things that what should be done to overcome such a problem?
So very good. Hello. So very good morning to everyone. First of all, I appreciate everybody that you are devoting completely your life toward road safety and going to save millions of lives. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. And give a big hand to everybody. We are the number one producer of the world. We are producing this year, going to produce 9 million helmets. And by 2032, we will going to produce 25 million helmets approximately. And all helmets are meeting all the global standards. We produce as per Indian standards, DOT, European standard 2206, and everything. Surely, it's a matter of worry for us also, for everybody, because people are dying wearing the fake helmets. But frankly speaking, the manufacturers who are producing the fake helmets are not making a lot of money. The dealers, the shopkeepers, the retailers, they are making fool to the customer. They are cheating the people, because a standardized helmet like a ISI standard helmet, which is equivalent to 2205, anti-scratch coated, double visor, and some can be DOT standard also, and it is equivalent to 2205 except the G values, because in Europe we drive at 300 kilometers an hour, in India we drive at 60, 70, 80, maximum 100. That helmet cost you $5, non-painted, okay, but it saves life. What is the most important in helmet? 4 parts: shell, visor, EPS, and chin. These 4 parts has to be perfect, and you can produce that helmet at $5, which save the lives. Even you can produce a helmet with DOT and ISI at $8 more or less. Even ECE helmet 2206, non-painted, I'm not talking about the painted helmet with the 4 things, 100% perfect, rest is all cosmetics, okay, can be produced at $12. But we can produce that at $12 because we produce 9 million helmets. As Mr. Dimitri said, that we have to install production plants in many developing countries. But small plants cost will be very, very high, very, very high. To set up a one helmet laboratory is more or less $500,000. So the cost of you need a visor plant, injection molding, molds, EPS plant. EPS is the most important thing in the helmet. Because all the packaging companies are producing the EPS. And those packaging companies do not treat it as a safety component. So all the EPS which are used by the fake manufacturers are totally fake, are not real. So we have our own EPS plant because that saves the life. So we also face a lot of challenges, and we are working with all government bodies, but as UN, WHO, Global Alliance, all are working on this subject. First of all, we have to stop the fake helmets. And fake helmets can be stopped only by one thing, that UN, WHO, and Global Alliance have their own laboratory in each country. In each country. If you have your own laboratory in each country, you can test the helmet, and those who are not passing, you make them blacklisted. Because in developing countries, all the laboratories are fake. Totally fake. They don't know how to test the helmets. They don't have even the impact machines, because best impact machines are produced by AD Engineering, Aldo or Cadex in Canada. If you don't have those machines, you cannot have the right results. So if you have a laboratories, okay, surely fake helmets will stop, 101%, because we blacklisted them. Like Uber, Ola, all these taxi companies, they are buying the helmets. Their purchase departments are buying the helmets, but they also doesn't know whether they are certifying or not. Frankly speaking, in all developing countries, all the taxi companies who are using the helmets are 95% fake. Don't mind, but they are 95% fake. In India also, all 95% helmets on the road are fake. If don't mind, but in Europe also more than 25% helmets are fake on the European market. In America, maybe more than 25%. Because they are coming from China, Malaysia, Vietnam, all those people. They are testing in China, in their countries, getting the homologation. I see the helmets, they are meeting 2006, but the EPS is like a phone. You can press the EPS by hand, and it is homologated 2006. It's fake. Because in Europe too, we don't have a laboratory who are testing them and making them blacklisted. So we need a laboratories. That is very important. We have to build the infrastructure. Like Dimitri said that we should have 2206 standards all in development, but Mr. Greycraft said no. I agree with him that step by step we have to increase. If I'm driving a Fiat, I cannot go to Lamborghini straight away. I go to Honda and Toyota. We have to go step by step, not straight away, okay, 2206 it is, we are driving at 300 kilometers an hour in Europe. And if the helmets become bigger, helmets become heavier, and surely we have ventilated helmets. I told you we can produce at $12 also, it's not a problem. Okay, but customer doesn't want to wear it. People have no education how to wear the helmet. No education is there. We have a lot of educational videos we are making for India, and I propose to everybody that I am ready to give all the videos to you in your country's language. All the cost will be borne by our company. We will bear all the costs. So you can give the education to all the users that what should be the helmet, what should be the EPS, what is the buckle, what is the visor. It's a very good educational videos we have made for India, for all OEMs, for institutions, to tell them that how the helmet should be. How you can check also immediately that how the helmet should be.
Thank you, Rajeev. And I'm glad you brought the importance of testing lab, and Terry Smith is here. You know all the way to set up an ISO accredited testing lab to do good enforcement. And we want to do enforcement at the manufacturing, the retail shops. Thank you, Vincent. And Rajeev, very quickly, so because you've been working, collaborating with the UN Special Envoy, can you tell us what UN agencies can do to address these issues?
Hello. Okay. So first of all, one thing is to be done that with every motorcycle, 2 helmets should be provided, certified 2 helmets. That is most important. So we will have millions of helmets on the road, which will be real helmet. And UN, WHO should have the laboratories or affiliated by that. That is very important. Third, all taxi companies, delivery companies should have a testing laboratory in-house, or they should. Or best is to have if we have a UN laboratory, very good. Otherwise, millions of riders who are on taxis, deliveries, they are dying a lot. They are dying the most, so they should be saved. We should be sure that they are using a right certified. That is very important. No import duties and taxes in the developing countries. Where there is no manufacturing units, there should be no duties, no taxes. We are spending 3.42% of the GDP. All the countries are spending more than 3% to 5% of GDP on the road accident. If we finish all the duties and taxes, you will think how much money we are going to save. Taxes are not. So there are more points. I have already made a leaflet. I will distribute to all, and you can check on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rajeev.